This is Marks. Welcome into Truist Arena alongside Henry Crawford. My name is Ben Burdette, and we have reached tourney time. Yes, we have, Ben. Here, the intensity is high, the energy is high. I mean, people are excited to be here. There's the tension here in the room. I mean, this is March basketball, and we're excited for it. We're going to see what happens. IU Indy back in Truist Arena, obviously, last time. It was quite the interesting game for IU Indy. As we mentioned in our pregame, both these teams this season have won at home. So that home court advantage being crucial tonight for the North. So we're going to see what happens here as the North's starting lineups are announced. NKU finishes 12-8 in conference, good enough for the 4 seed here in the Horizon League, good enough for them to host here tonight. Now, with a very strange Horizon League tournament format, we're going to be keeping a close eye on all the other games going on in the league tonight, as they greatly impact where the North will go next. They need an upset somewhere in the league. They need a lower seed to beat the higher seed. And if that happens, they would automatically clinch themselves a spot into the semifinals on Monday. If not, if the higher seeds win every matchup, then with a win here tonight, they would be playing on Sunday for a play-in game for that 4th seed as they reseed every round. We'd like to think it would make more sense as we go, but it might not. Either way, tonight, they got the IU Indy Jaguars, and they got to take care of business. Absolutely. And how are they going to take care of business without the help of none other than our good friend Karina Beastry here? Let's talk about amazing freshman season from Karina Beastry, 15-point season average. I mean, she has been a real anchor for this team, and we're going to see if she's going to be able to do it tonight. Will they be able to take down these Jaguars who are really, when it comes to who's fighting from a corner, the Jaguars are the ones who want this game. They really need it. We'll see how that comes into effect, but that's not to discredit the Norse's desire to win this game, because this is a win or go home attitude. It's a win or go home game, and that's how they got to approach it. So we'll see how they're able to play. I expect some high intensity tonight and some intense gameplay. It doesn't matter who you are. This is mid-major college basketball. Tournament time, one slip up and you're done. I don't know. It's a one-bid league in the Horizon League, and there's no at-large opportunity. And NKU, having beat the far and away number 1 seed earlier in the year, Green Bay, they feel as if anything is possible. Looking for their first tourney berth since going D1. And it all starts here tonight. Their last game of the year at Truist Arena. Trying to finish it off with a win. NKU and IU Indy. Maddie Moody and Julia Hall to get us going. Moody wins the tip, the Norse have it, and off we go. Maya Meredith with the ball has been coming on a lot of late. Increased her points per game to almost 11. Here she finds Beastry on the back cut. She's cut off on the block. Beastry spins, can't bank it in. Gets her own miss, goes right back up with it, and scores. Karina Beastry working down low. Haven't seen that a lot, but she can score anywhere on the court. Absolutely. And if we can see some more possessions like that, given that's the first one in the game, I'm hopeful. This is looking good for the North as Beastry's able to be on top of both, within and beyond the perimeter tonight. Nevaeh Foster, team's leading scorer, Western Kentucky transfer, matched up on Tasha Rushton, gets rid of it to Haley Smith for a 3. Looked good in the air, but no good. Good box out there by Tasha Rushton. She grabs the board, and here come the Norse with numbers if they want it. Jump pass to a running Walterman, who scores. Good dish by Rushton, and Walterman rewarded for running the floor. Really good work by Walterman. Here's Julia Hall now. Quick crossover. Going into Walterman. Gets down low and scores. Hall averaging only 3 points a game. The true freshman from Rocky River, Ohio. Getting the start here tonight. Here's another stellar freshman, Maddie Moody, on the perimeter. Recollects. Nevaeh Foster guarding. Gives it up to Maya Meredith. 10 to shoot here for the Norse. Meredith, quick crossover, goes left, throws it up, is fouled. And Meredith a chance for some points at the line. And, we'd love to see that shot go in, but good on Meredith taking the contact, getting in there, getting to the line. No easy field goals, but
any opportunity to get some points on the board, especially here early in the game. Love to see that. Maya Meredith, who I believe, last I checked, was just around a 70% free throw shooter. She's been slightly honing her game this season.
Yeah, she's really come on down the stretch. She was preseason All-Horizon League first team. Her cumulative season wouldn't perhaps reflect that, but I mean, the second half of the year, especially the last 2 or 3 weeks, she has played every bit like a top 5 player in this league. Really a big part of the Norse's success. She knocks down 2 free throws there. It's a 6-2 lead early here for the Norse. 3 possessions, points on all of them so far for the Norse. Here's Olivia Smith now. Finding Destiny Craig, picked up by Moody. Now Haley Smith. And a 3 up and good for Nevaeh Foster from the wing. The team leader in scored 13 points a game. Junior out of South Bend, Indiana, knocks down the 3 to make it 6-5. Karina Beastry. Good individual defense here by Smith, but Beastry able to get into the front court. Putting on a move, kick out, inside out play for a Rushton 3, and she knocks it down. And if Taysha Rushton is knocking down shots early, that is a good sign.
That is an incredible sign. It is an incredible sign for all this offensive output here within the first 2.5 minutes of this game. This is a really incredible show from the Norse.
Good defense and another stop. Destiny Craig couldn't finish.
Absolutely, both offensively and defensively. Beastry here taking a little time.
Beastry over the top to Walterman. Tough catch, and she had it stolen away. Passed into a double team, and it's Olivia Smith that comes away with it. Now Smith all the way to the rack. Nobody stopped the ball, and just a little floater up and in for Smith to make it 9-7.
You know, these Smith twins are I'm sure, they stick in the mind of some of these Norse players. I mean, they are incredible. Average both 10 points apiece. An offensive... Oh, sorry, I got distracted there. That was an incredible pass to keep the ball in play here.
And Beastry drives, can't finish it. Another offensive board. Moody, that's her second of the possession, and she can't finish it. The Norse, a long possession, a couple good looks, but unable to come away with anything. Here comes Foster. Now Smith. This is Haley Smith, guarded by Moody. She drives in, floats it up, is fouled, and can't get it to drop, but 2 free throws coming for Haley Smith. First on Walterman, first on the Norse.
Haley Smith, 65% free throw shooter. Headed to the line here. Her sister shoots 75%, so maybe that's a little disparity between the two of them.
Yeah, we were really looking for anything different between the two. I mean, they're one number apart. They average both 10 points a game. The rebounds, you know, Haley averages 6, Olivia averages 4, but I mean, same shoes. I mean, it's very hard to tell.
It's uncanny.
We have a roster, luckily, but I mean, anybody else would have a very difficult time.
You wonder if that's coming from the locker room as a strategy almost. I wonder if they want to confuse their opponents here.
I wonder if they're one person on the scouting report. You know, it's either way. Knocks down 1 free throw. Score is 9-8. 15 to shoot here for the Norse. Karina Beastry looking for anywhere to go with it. Finds Meredith. Top of the key, she's guarded by Destiny Craig. 10 to shoot for Meredith. Back over to Beastry. Looking to Moody. Well covered, though. Rushton catch and shoot. Ooh, off the back iron. But an offensive board. Long rebound for Beastry. Fresh 20 here for the Norse. Meredith crosses behind her back. Gives it up to Walterman. Down low, guarded by 2. Rips it away, but it gets blocked by Olivia Smith. I mean, 5'10", but she plays much bigger.
I want to highlight the great work from Beastry, seeing that board opportunity and getting there.
And a little twin connection, the assist to a driving Haley Smith for a nice 2. 10-9, IU Indy takes the lead. Here, 5.5 minutes left to play in the first. Outside the first 3 possessions, Norse have gone a little stagnant. Meredith drives in. Wow, lots of contact again. No whistle either way. The shot was missed. And here comes Haley Smith. Over to the corner, Olivia Smith. Julia Hall now back in the hands of Haley Smith and now Destiny Craig. Top of the key, 15 to shoot. Hall. 3 good. Again by Nevaeh Foster. That's her second made 3. IU Indy on a run. 13-9 they lead. Walterman over to Meredith. On an island, there's Meredith. Goes right, crossed over back to her left, picks up her dribble. 15 to shoot. Meredith tries to swing a pass down low. It's knocked out of bounds. A good diving effort there by Julia Hall to get a hand on it. And it goes out of bounds with 13 on the shot clock. 4:35 to play. That's our first media timeout. North start hot, but IU Indy puts together a run, and they take a 4-point lead in the first break, 13-9.
This IU Indy team is no slouch. I mean, they are being aggressive. They are hitting their shots, and they are really communicating well, playing cohesively. I mean, this is no small feat for this Norse team.
Back with much more after this. Norse trailing it by 4. Back to the action. Out of the media timeout, North basketball. That was Moody, rather, with a tough catch on the entry pass. Rushton has a pass get deflected and stolen. Here comes Destiny Craig for IU Indy. Smith controls at the top of the key. Olivia Smith for IU Indy. Crossover by Smith. Kick to the corner. Already hit 2 threes today, has Foster. She drives in. Kicks to the corner. 3 is up short. And saved out of bounds by the shooter, Destiny Craig. Came right back to her, tried to save it, fell out of bounds. Norse basketball. So no harm, no foul on that turnover. Still looking for a bucket, though. It's been a little bit.
Yeah, IU Indy currently on an 8-0 run here, going from 9-5 to 9-13 here against the Norse.
Rushton, 10 to shoot here for the Norse. Rushton pivots, drives in, right-hand finish is good, plus a foul. Tasha Rushton making something out of nothing.
Good job on Rushton. You know, after that last possession, turned the ball over, fell over, you know, she got right back up. She got back on, and look at that. 2 points and 1.
That's 5 quick ones for Rushton.
Absolutely.
Well, what pretty great.
Completes the three-point play. 1 point game. More Morgan into the game for the Norse. Here's Destiny Craig. Subs in for everybody. Kamara Mills in for IU Indy. Craig. Back to Mills, guarded by Mia Jordan. Trying to find the back cut. A deflection by Mia Jordan knocks it out of bounds. It'll stay with IU Indy. Good hands, though, by the Aussie center. 8 to shoot here for IU Indy. Haley Smith to trigger it. Bounce pass in to Ariana Williams. Right back to Smith. Haley Smith with it. 2 to shoot. Got to get it up. Do they know? They do get it off in time, but it's an air ball. And that's a shot clock violation. I mean, it's pretty unfair there for Sydney Bolden. That's the epitome of a grenade. I mean, just to throw it out.
That was a heave.
Well, the Norse with another stop, looking to take the lead. Under 3 minutes to play here in the first. Morgan on the handoff, over to Rushton. Rushton drives left, cut off at the free throw line. Gets it to Jordan. Jordan probing inside. Into the corner now, Rushton. She's trapped. Gets rid of it to Moody. 5 to shoot here for the Norse. Moody spins, turns it over. Pocket picked there by Haley Smith. Smith stops, finds the trailer for a 3. It's off the back iron. No offensive rebound by Smith. Goes back up with it, and she's fouled. Haley Smith a chance to go back to the line after Sydney Bolin had a really good look at a 3, but it was missed. But on the weak side, defensive rebound there by Smith. We've already said it, but I mean, you're going to be hearing Smith all night. Yeah, both of them just do so much. That's unbelievable. This is Olivia at the line,
who, as mentioned earlier, has the higher percentage. First one, good. Olivia shooting around 75% to Haley's 65%. Which I'm not sure maybe is brought up at dinner conversations from time to time. I don't know, but you could imagine. It's got to be. Second one goes as well.
It's about the only difference, you know? What else would they talk about? 15-12, IU Indy in front. North still with a chance to tie on this possession. Hand off to Rushton. Oh, takes the 3. Looks good. It's short. Offensive board, though, by Mia Jordan. They'll allow Hubert into the game with the catch. Beastry back into the game as well. Has it on the perimeter. Beastry puts it on the deck. Spinning out of trouble. Mia Jordan swinging it around to Morgan. Back to Jordan. Top of the key. She thought about a 3. Instead takes a contested long 2. And that was well short. And air ball out of bounds. Not sure about that.
Not the best shot opportunity that you want to see taken.
Yeah, there was 6 on the shot clock. She threw it up like there was 1. But either way, out of town, Rochester, New York is where the NKU Norse men are right now. Oh, they're not in New York. Oh, my gosh. The other Rochester. My goodness. Well, I'll give you the update here in a moment. Keeping you on the edge of your seat. Here is Williams driving inside. Got tied up. Put it up and in. Wow, lots of traffic.
That was,
and somehow Williams able to score.
It looked like she was untying herself from a straitjacket as she, laid that in. My goodness, that was impressive.
North's down by 5 here. Hubert, really good look at a 3. It's good. Noelle Hubert has been in a bit of a slump, but my, oh my, she can shoot the heck out of the ball. And a great look there. She knocks it down to make it 17-15. On the other end, though, she commits a foul away from the ball as Sydney Bolden goes to the deck. Anna Hamilton quickly to the scorers table for the Norse. All right, now check it in. Rochester, Michigan is where the NKU men are in a matchup with the Oakland Golden Grizzlies. The men for NKU lead 18-16 at the under 12 timeout, 11:18 to play. 6 points for Donovan O'Day to lead the Norse. 5 points for Dan Goresger off the bench, knocked down a 3. Back to the action here in Highland Heights. Ball inbound, stepping through a pass to the corner. A 3 is short for IU Indy. Fight for the board. Stays in bounds. Great job by Hamilton to save it. Norse on the run. Beastry. Corner. Hubert thought about a 3. Under a minute to play now. Beastry Hamilton, screen set by Jordan. Hamilton back to B Street, thought about a three again. Hamilton will do more than just think. It's good from downtown. Anna Hamilton, a big three.
And Ben, what was I saying just before this game started? We were talking about it. I said they got to play Anna Hamilton more. I love seeing her get in here in the first quarter doing what she does best. I mean, that was an incredible spin there from Haley Smith. I thought that was going to go in, which is why I stopped talking. But
good contest by Morgan. She has the rebound. Missed three by B Street, and it'll be IU Indy basketball with the shot clock off. They'll slow things down here looking for the final shot. The Norse have taken the lead 18-17, but IU Indy with a chance to take it right back. 10 to shoot here. It's in the hands of Nevaeh Foster. She's knocked down 2 threes already. Looking for another one perhaps here. Probing on Hamilton, drives inside, lots of traffic, tries to bank it in, cannot. Follow is after the buzzer, and the Norse stand tall at the end of the first quarter, and through everything, take the lead into the second quarter.
Absolutely. Norse shooting 38% tonight. Field goal percentage to the 43% of these Jaguars today. No team really coming out directly on top here. It's a little bit back and forth, but I'd like to see maybe a little bit more ball discipline here from the Norse. If I could find the right, only 3 turnovers here in the first quarter, which is not bad. That is on pace for their 12 turnover goal that we talk about throughout the season, but opposed to IU Indy's 1 turnover. I mean, you got to be a little more disciplined on that. But I think they've shown a good effort here in the first quarter, a lot of intensity, like I said, and once Anna Hamilton's in the game, I'm happy.
10 minutes down, 30 to go. Here at Truist Arena, the Norse, by the narrowest of margins, take the lead going into the second. A lot they can still clean up. Got good contributions off the bench defensively from Kamora Morgan, a big 3 by Anna Hamilton, and much more to come here from Truist Arena. Through one quarter, the Norse lead, 18-17. Second quarter underway from Truist Arena. NKU clinging to a 1-point lead, 18-17. IU Indy was a better team for a lot of that quarter, but not overall. It's like a really close round in the UFC, just really. Anyway,
Could go either way.
Destiny Craig swings it around here to Olivia Smith. Already 5 to shoot here for IU Indy. Little inside out. Olivia Smith a 3. That's off the back iron. No. Rebounded by Noelle Hubert. Hamilton to Morgan. Screen set by Jordan. Morgan picks up her dribble over to B Street. Down low with position. Jordan kicks it out instead. Swung around for a Morgan three. It's good. Come on, Morgan drills the three. And beautiful ball movement on that possession for the Norse.
And, Kamora Morgan, not a player who necessarily gets the most minutes, but you love to see when she's able to get some time, shine like that, because she's a great offensive player, a great defensive player. I'd love to get an opportunity to see her highlight some of her offensive efficiency.
Julia Hall spinning inside, can't finish it. Forward for Kamora Morgan, pushed up ahead to Karina B Street. Over to the corner, Hubert. Back to B Street, who just seems to be everywhere. I mean, how'd she come to get that ball? She was on the other end of the court. Catch and shoot, Hubert. Oh, looked good. Just spins out. I got to stop saying it looks good. It's not going in. It doesn't matter. Here's Azaria Adams. Stops in the lane. Good pass outside to Olivia Smith. Now she spins on Jordan. Smith trying to hold that pivot foot. Kicks it out to her twin sister. Inside, trying to bank it in. No, got her own miss. Put it back up and in. What a finish by Haley Smith. How in the world did she do that?
I mean, these Smiths right there was almost for Olivia as if, oh my gosh, I'm in the paint. I'm tired here. I'm passing it off to my sister. And then Hillary went in there and finished it off. So it's almost as if they're able to tag team here. That was a bad air ball.
Yeah,
Mia Jordan.
That's the second
again
for Mia Jordan. Yeah, that was a much better look that time. It was a three from the top of the key, and it was wide right again.
Mm-hmm. Abby Walterman in, as well as Maya Meredith.
Here's Nevaeh Foster. Up over the top, Julia Hall. Abby Walterman's back into the game. And Haley Smith, guarded by Morgan. Smith over to Olivia Smith. Back to Haley Smith. 5 to shoot here for Haley Smith. Gets a screen. Smith drives in. Puts it up. No, great contest. A whole gang of Norse there to contest. It's missed. Offensive or defensive board, rather, by Maya Meredith. Hannah Hamilton with the ball now. Hubert down low. Walterman. Swung out to the corner, Morgan, Hamilton, Hubert. Ball is moving at breakneck speeds. Meredith puts it on the deck, pulls up for a mid-range, no. Offensive board, Walterman puts it up, no. Got her own miss, and it was knocked out of bounds. 2 offensive boards there for Walterman. It'll stay with the Norse, 18 to shoot.
Great rebound there from Walterman. Would love to see those second chance points, but good box out there, good board. Tough board, especially. She was not the only one going up for that one. But you got to be able to convert, get those second chance points. Kamara Mills coming in for Haley Smith for the Jaguars.
Smith separated, no longer on the court together. Hamilton to inbound it, gets it to Meredith. Good catch there. Now in the corner. Maya puts it on the deck, backing down. Bit of a flop there, and so she just fades away and sticks a mid-range. I mean, she's a physical player, but I mean, there was no contact. Give Meredith 2 more. Other end, quick 3. Air ball, missed everything by Nevaeh Foster.
Foster still the team leading scorer, both in averages. Oh, tipped away.
Here's Destiny Craig on the live ball turnover. Right back to Foster, tiptoeing the baseline there. Keeps it in bounds. Foster looking for Julia Hall, trying to go at Abby Walterman. Lots of Norse and a travel. Norse defense forces another turnover. I mean, if you're trying to post up Abby Walterman, good luck.
Yeah, I mean, that is a tall task, a tall player. I mean, she is no joke. Not to be pushed around metaphorically or physically in the game.
And, I mean, it's got to mean something for Walterman. Obviously, a local product, but originally an IU Indy player.
Mm-hmm.
Came back home for the last 2 years, and now playing them in the postseason. Meredith, 15 to shoot. Rushton on the deck, over to Walterman. Now Meredith in the corner. Guarded by Hall. Meredith drives baseline. Lots of contact, puts it up, can't get it to go. Ball on the deck, still rolling around. Meredith picks it up, tries to get it to Rushton, but it's deflected and picked up by Olivia Smith. Smith going at Hubert, retreats, finds the trailer. 3 is up, and no good. Good rebound there by Maddie Moody.
Yeah, I mean, this IU Indy team, not to use a colloquialism, needs to lock in a little bit. It seems like they're fading here, struggling on possessions. Their head coach, Kate Bruce, was screaming there
And they commit a foul. It's going to go on Nevaeh Foster.
Yes.
Noel Hubert comes out of the game.
Haley Smith coming in for Foster. The Smiths reuniting. Of course, Smith family reunion.
Beastry inbounds to Rushton. Back to Beastry. Puts it on the deck, drives left. Now Walterman has it. 10 to shoot for Abby Walterman. Tries to cross over and just lost it. Now Hall has it pushed up ahead to Smith, and an easy layup for Olivia Smith, the beneficiary of the steal by Julia Hall. Norse lead cut to 2, 23-21, here halfway through the second quarter. Beastry's been quiet so far, scored the first bucket of the game, hasn't done anything since. Beastry drives in, is fouled, and back to the line for Karina Beastry. That time, the Norse take it inside and get another foul call. Second time we've seen that happen on a drive, and a little bit slow to get up there, but to her feet now is Sydney Bolden. And with 4:58 to play, we're in a similar situation we were in the first quarter. The Norse kind of clinging on to life. As they lead 23-21, we head to the media timeout.
Absolutely. Bit of a contentious end of that possession there. Coach Jeff Hands shouting for a foul right before the foul was called. But I guess ultimately he got the foul, whether it was on a different bit of contact. But Norse are up by 2. So we'll be back in just a moment.
Free throws coming for Beastry after this. Back to the action. Karina Beastry to the free throw line, doing what she does quite well, but shooting free throws. Knocks down the first. She's got 3, and the Norse have a 3-point lead, 24-21. Beastry, 2 for 2 on this trip. 25-21 is the North's lead.
Beastry, of course, 143 makes on 175 attempts, plus whatever she's had tonight. Leading all freshman players here in the country. She is quite talented at getting the line.
Mills over to Bolden, and now in the corner to Hall. She'll try a 3, high arcing 3. Oh my gosh! Top of the backboard.
Arced a little too high after that game of Belfort. Beastry
with her hair on fire. Finds Moody down low. In the blink of an eye, the North score. Oh my
burning the
goodness.
soles off her shoes running down the court. My goodness.
Get the fire extinguisher.
Yeah.
Sitting behind the screen is Haley Smith. Now Olivia Smith, guarded by Beastry, 15 to shoot here for IU Indy. Kick to the corner to Hall. She knows better than to try another 3. Into the corner, gives it up to Olivia Smith in the lane, tied up. Never mind, gets rid of it to Olivia Smith. 4 to shoot here for Smith. Got to put something up. A 3 is up and no good. Hits the back of the rim and rebounded by Tasha Rushton.
I think that had to be a little bit of a twin connection on that pass. That was an incredible.
Oh, no way. Offensive foul on Maya Meredith.
Wow.
Goodness gracious. I mean, I didn't catch who was guarding her, but they were not in a legal guarding position. The feet were moving.
I disagree with that. You tell him, man. You tell the
Josh Howe, Royce Blevins, and Molly Caldwell, and Lamar Diamond, the alternate. He can get it too.
You could tell Lamar Diamond.
Yeah, he's 4 seats down from us. I might. If this persists. In the lane, poked away and saved in bounds, but not quite in time by Abby Walterman, who was last touched by the North. She knew she had to save it. But good hands there down low by NKU to force a baseline out of bounds here for IU Indy. 15 to shoot for the Jags. Inbounding it is Olivia Smith. Smith up to the top of the key, catch made by Azaria Adams. Here's Olivia Smith. Back to Adams, 7 to shoot. Inside to Ariana Williams. Faces up, takes a mid-range, and drops it in. Sweet lefty stroke there for Ariana Williams, the sophomore out of Chicago. Played at Penn State last year. Named IU Indy, averaging 6 a game. Tasha Rushton, a turnaround mid-range J. Sticks it with supreme confidence. Wonderful shot.
Rushton still the leading scorer for North here. 8 points tonight.
Williams turns it over, poked away, and Tasha Rushton has it, and she gives it right back. In transition, it was poked away, and now ahead of, oh my gosh, oh my goodness, the Norths catch a break. Azaria Adams took her eye off the ball. She had the easiest layup of her life, and instead gave it away. Bruce, coach of IU Indy.
Now, the semantic part of me would want to call that out of bounds on the Jaguars simply because Kate Bruce caught it when it was out of bounds, but I'm not sure what the contention here.
And the Norths are going to appeal. So much just happened there. First of all, on this end of the court, I mean, Azaria Adams had an easy layup, dropped the ball, and when she tried to save it from going out of bounds, threw it right to Maddie Moody,
which was also after 2 previous
turnovers.
In quick succession.
Yes. So it was a quick. So the Norths go in transition. Moody tries to make a cross-court pass from the corner, like at half court on the baseline, on the sideline, all the way over to the far corner. It's deflected, goes out of bounds. Beastry pulled her hand away like she didn't touch it. The officials said it was IU Indy ball, meaning that she did touch it. And immediately, Karina Beastry said, I didn't touch it. So here we are. Jeff Hands has appealed. The North's trying to retain possession. Holy Moses. That was a lot.
Well, yeah, it is Molly Caldwell and Royce Blevins currently looking over the footage here.
I think.
Yeah.
We're kind of randomly assigning the names here.
Apologies. We did not confirm each name.
It's just hard to...
We'll leave it at that.
It's hard to assign which one is worse.
There's 4 of them, and we are...
It's kind of throwing me. Well, we know Lamar...
Yeah, he's sitting with us, so we know him. And
we're very confident in Molly, I'd say.
Yeah, but...
It's Royce and Josh that were a little tripped up on.
But who knows? Playing a little Coldplay in here. Nothing wrong with that.
I believe this is Adventure of a Lifetime. I believe it is.
Is that the song title?
Yeah, the song title, yes.
I'm not sure. I just know.
Oh, Mike, you brought up Coldplay. Well, I don't know one of the biggest songs.
I never said I was a fan. It's just, it's Chris Martin's voice. I know the guy.
Yeah, Chris Martin. A great British. I wonder if he's going to be sainted at some point.
I don't know.
Martin. We're waiting on the verdict of an appeal here. NKU has appealed an out-of-bounds call. We've just rotated officials. Now a different set are looking at it here. I mean, from the angles given, I mean, it sure looks like it's hard to say B Street didn't touch it, but I mean, looking live, I mean, I don't think she did. All right, here we go. We're going to the mic.
You were successful. That's North's ball. Wow.
A successful challenge for the North. It's the right call. It was just really hard to tell from those angles, but man, they got it right.
And good on Jeff Hands, having a strong sense of trust with his players to say, look, I'm going to make this challenge because my players said that they didn't touch the ball.
I mean, yeah, it was right in front of us. Karina was, she was shocked by the verdict.
Yeah.
And it seems like they made the right call. So North with the basketball, they salvaged the possession. Now, Maddie Moody to B Street, thought about a three, pump fake, inside she goes, can't get it, nobody to help on the offensive glass, easy board for Walterman. Jeff Hands wanted to go back up with it, Russian will take a three instead, that's off the back iron, ball tipped up in the air, another offensive board for the Norse, B Street reload three, in and out, and tipped around and finally controlled by Ariana Williams. I mean, Walterman, there was nobody around her on that board.
Again, the Norths are leading here by 6 and are having some good offensive possessions, but they are having a couple, it's not uncommon to see second and third chance opportunity. Travel violation there.
Yeah, Olivia Smith took an extra step, pretty clear, and we got some clarity there during the appeal. It was Josh Howe right on it with the call, and that was not what we were thinking. That was not what Ben was. Well, okay, yeah.
To reiterate.
And a foul at about mid-court there by Olivia Smith, hacking Tasha Rushton. We'll take that.
Go to it, Maddie.
Rushton quickly with it off the inbound. 20 to shoot here for the Norse. Again, matched up with Olivia Smith. Rushton goes to her left, picks up her dribble. Now looking down low to Moody. Working, double comes. Moody spins, can't finish. Weak side, defensive board by Ariana Williams. Williams bringing it up herself. Dishes it down low to Destiny Craig, who's fouled by Walterman. And 2 free throws coming for Craig.
It's Walterman's second foul. Both these teams getting physical tonight, playing in the paint. So I'm sorry, I'm trying to recall. I can't see who's at the line right.
It's Destiny Craig.
It's apologies.
It's number 1. It's the skinniest number. It's very difficult to see.
And Molly Caldwell is currently.
Yeah, she's a bit of a visual obstacle.
Destiny Craig, though, roughly 60% free throw shooter this season.
100% on that trip.
Absolutely.
29-25. NKU still kind of waiting for them to pull away. I mean, on paper, they're a much better team, but here tonight, they've had to fight for everything. Good look down low from Meredith, and she finds Maddie Moody. Excellent job there. Excellent possession. To put the Norse back up by 6, there's a minute 5 left to play here in the first half. Norse trying to end it off strong. Ariana Williams back to Sydney Bolden. She drives baseline. Williams back with it now. 15 to shoot. She'll take the three right over Rushton. It's short. Fight for the board on the deck. Loose and a jump ball. Possession arrow favors the Norse.
And you can almost see Mia Jordan grabbing the ball there, knowing that the possession arrow was in their favor.
Yeah, not really trying to.
Just grabbing it with understanding that if there is a jump ball, hey, it's our ball. Yeah. All I got to do is hold it. So good on them, Use that to their advantage when you can.
No need to throw any elbows or anything.
For sure.
53.3. Bit of a full court press here for IU Indy. Rushton with it, guarded by Bolden. She breaks half court and is immediately fouled as Bolden just going for just a reckless steal there, trying to poke it away. That's the 15th foul for IU Indy. I'm not sure if the plan was to... No, it's the fourth, rather. That was their last foul to give. So no free throws yet for the Norse. 46.4 seconds left in the first half. B Street inbound. She does to Rushton. 20 to shoot for Tasha Rushton. Good look again by Meredith. They pass out of it. B Street up to the rack. No good. And an empty possession. I mean, that's the second time we've seen a Norse forward pass up a wide open shot. And on the other end, a quick bucket for IU Indy. They've made it a 4-point game as Destiny Craig takes it to the rack. Shot clock unplugged now. The Norse can hold for the final shot. B Street looking at the clock. 10 to shoot. Clearing out space. B Street now 7 to shoot. Makes her move. Goes left. Pulls up for a three. B Street no good. 2 seconds left for IU Indy. Ariana Williams just heaves it down court. It's going to be late, and that's the end of the first half. The Norse take a 4-point lead into the break, but a couple plays there in the second quarter that they would definitely like to have back.
Absolutely. I mean, both teams really, neck and neck to a degree, really shoot, close on most of the stats. One thing I'd like to highlight here, points off turnover. IU Indy has 8 points off turnover to the Norse's 0. The Norse have not been able to capitalize on a single turnover. I mean, that is just really not a great stat line, especially for a team who's leading the game. So, on paper, like you said, if they're able to kind of focus up and play like the team they're able to play like, especially here, it's March. This is a win-or-go-home situation. I think they'll be able to pull this one out. But that's an alarming stat, though, to not be able to capitalize off any of those turnovers, which IU Indy has been making. I mean, IU Indy's had 5 turnovers this game, and they've capitalized on 0 of those opportunities.
Yeah, but you mentioned it. Everywhere else, pretty much the same. IU Indy has done much better in the fast break, and that's, NKU's got out and running a couple times tonight. No points from it, though. IU Indy has 6 to NKU's none. The only real department that NKU has been better at than IU Indy is bench points. NKU has 9 of them, thanks to Anna Hamilton and Kamora Morgan. But, I mean, I'd say they're lucky to be leading this game right now.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you want to see them play better than this, but I mean, I guess for them, as long as they're up,
they've done enough. Oh, for sure, they've done enough, but there's a lot of opportunities that they'd like to have back, and I feel like if they're executing at the highest level, they should at the very least be up by double digits.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, a lot more basketball left to play. Coming up here soon, Truist Arena.
Yeah, let's take one quick look around the Horizon League, both men's and women's. One that a lot of people will be caring about is the NKU men at the break in Rochester hold a 37-31 lead over Oakland. Donovan O'Day has been doing it all year long for the Norse, and he's been leading the way through the first 20. 11 points for O'Day. He's made 2 threes, 4 of 6 shooting for O'Day. Not a big usage type of night, but he's made the most out of his shots. Dan Goresger, only 5 bench points for the Norse. They're all from Dan Goresger. He's 2 for 5 shooting, 1 for 4 from 3. LJ Wells with 8 points, 4 for 8 shooting. Contributions mostly all the way around for the Norse. They have had some trouble, though, closing out games. We saw that here on Saturday night after blowing an 18-point halftime lead. But, no better time to exercise those demons than when it matters most. Elsewhere in the Horizon League, sticking on the men's side, Wright State and Cleveland State, the 1 versus 10 game in the Horizon League, that game being played up in Dayton. Strangely, Wright State leading at 35-32, that game with 10 seconds left in the first half. You know, Cleveland State, they're a good offensive team. They've been putting together some wins as of late. And Wright State, you know, maybe on upset watch perhaps up in Dayton. Elsewhere, still on the men's side, the 5-6 game in the Horizon League, Purdue-Fort Wayne and Robert Morris. Oh, on the women's side, rather. Oh, my goodness. The 5-6, it's Purdue-Fort Wayne's the 5 seed in the men's, too, are they not?
I believe these, to my knowledge, I've been showing you women's stats. I thought.
No, this is
sorry, excuse me. Yes, you're right. I had my stats are a little bit confused.
Yeah, no problem. We'll check on Wright State, on the Wright State women, though. Youngstown State and Wright State, that game at Youngstown. That's a 2-9 game. Youngstown State a 1-point lead over Wright State. We saw Youngstown come in here a couple weeks ago and take down the Norse by 20. And Wright State, a team that the Norse handled earlier in the week, just a 1-point game up there in Youngstown. The 3-8 game in the women's bracket, number 3 Cleveland State, number 8 Oakland. You know, it's painful to say this, given what we've said about Mackenzie Leering. Again, no disrespect. We simply feel as if Karina Beecher was more deserving of Freshman of the Year. But boy, oh boy, Mackenzie Leering's got the 8 seed Oakland on top, and they're in Cleveland, albeit by 2 points. It's 31-29. After one half, and Mackenzie Leering, oh boy, and Mackenzie Leering has 14 points in the first half. There's no way she saw our tweet. Surely not.
I mean,
oh, she's going to see it after the game.
You know, in 2K, when someone says a line that really upsets you, and you got to hit a certain quota in the next game to prove, you know, I think we might have done something similar to that with Leering here. I say that, of course, she's freshman, Horizon League freshman. I don't think she needs tweets from us to have good games, but. Who knows? Who knows? There's always a possibility. Norse lead it 31-27. Ben, could you tell the viewer a little bit about the situation the Norse are in to move forward here in the tournament? What they need to happen tonight moving forward?
So as anyone who's looked at the Horizon League bracket knows, it is really weird. So there's the first round tonight, which everyone in the league plays. Everyone that didn't get eliminated in the 10-11 game. So you got 5 games tonight. There are, obviously, will be 5 winners tonight. There is one quarterfinal game, if you want to call it. It's more like a second round type of thing. There's the one game, and that's listed as the lowest seeded winner versus the lowest seeded winner. And then there are 3 more spots that where the 3 highest seeded winners will automatically clinch their spot into the semifinals. So basically what that means is if the 1 seed Green Bay wins, the 2 seed Youngstown State wins, and the 3 seed who is, I should really probably know, so my lack of ball knowledge is showing.
The 3 seed is
Cleveland State. Yes, Cleveland State. If those 3 teams win, they are automatically into the semifinals. That leaves the Norse in a situation where they would be one of the worst winners, and they'd have to play in that weird second-round game. Now, what the Norse are hoping for is an upset of any kind. If any lower-seeded team beats a higher-seeded team, the Norse then would automatically go into the semifinals as, who knows, they could be the 1 seed. I mean, if there are just insane upsets, they could be the 1 seed, perhaps. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, we just really don't know with the reseeding after every round. But the Norse need to take care of business tonight. And they need 1 upset, and then in that case, they'd be 2 wins away from the NCAA tournament. So that's the most direct path for the Norse. And if you really want to get the most direct path, Green Bay, Youngstown, and Cleveland State will all lose. Boy, oh boy, would that be something? It'd be incredible.
Yeah, we'll see.
But again, got to take care of business here first. Same situations going on the men's side. It's equally as strange. We're going to get you some more updates from the men's bracket here. Milwaukee and Detroit Mercy are playing. Detroit Mercy has really put together a great year. They found themselves as the 3 seed there in the Horizon League, and they're taking it to Milwaukee through the first half, 38-24. Detroit Mercy leads. Orlando Lovejoy has been their motor all year long. Lovejoy, though, pretty quiet in the first half. 4 points for Lovejoy. The team's leading scorer has been TJ Nadow as they hold a 14-point lead, that game being played in Callahan Hall there in Detroit. Wright State leading Cleveland State put together a nice run there at the end of the first half, did Wright State. They take a 37-32 lead into the locker room. Kellen Pickett had an excellent game against NKU the other day. He leads the way with 10 points, the only player in double figures, but Pickett 2 for 7 from the field, 6 for 6 from the free throw line. Both teams 9 for 10 from the line as a team. We haven't talked about this game yet. Detroit, that's not the right team at all. Youngstown State and Robert Morris. A lot of people picking Robert Morris to come out of the Horizon League on the men's side. They're the 2 seed, but they're the reigning champions, and they've been really hot as of late. They only lead Youngstown by 5, though, at the break, 28-23. Not a lot of offense going on in that one. Chris Carroll has been a sharpshooter for Youngstown State this year. He leads the way with 13 points. The Horizon League Player of the Year, Deshaun Good, played 19 minutes there in that first half, 8 points, 2 for 4 shooting, 7 rebounds for Good as well, on his way to a double-double already. So, essentially, everything's going to plan for the higher seeds on the men's side, except up in Rochester, the 7-seeded Norsemen, still with a 6-point lead over the 4-seeded Golden Grizzlies. That game at the break. So the men in a situation where obviously if they're the only upset, they would have to play in that weird purgatory limbo second round game against, it looks like, guys, I'm going to be honest. I don't even know. I try to know, I do, but one man can only know so much. Oh, this is what we're forgetting. We're forgetting that Green Bay won last night. There's not 5 games on the men's side because Green Bay had a men's and a women's game on campus, so Green Bay already won. Okay, so Green Bay is in the next round, whether that be the semifinals or what. I'm pretty sure what would happen, because Green Bay is the 5 seed, if NKU were to win tonight, they would play Green Bay next. I'm pretty sure that's right. Well, that's, again, there's so many factors at play. That's assuming there are no other upsets on the men's bracket. I mean, it's actually, it's kind of a cool concept, I guess, but it's just, trying to explain it to people is really difficult. It's just madness on the Horizon League. But guess what? Of course it's madness. Because the basketball is madness as well, might I say. We just talked the entire halftime. The teams are back onto the floor. NKU here at Truist Arena, the game at hand, the reason we are here. NKU leads 31-27 over IU Indy. There's about 3.5 minutes left in the halftime break. We'll step aside. We'll be right back with you shortly for the second half here in the first round of the Horizon League tournament. second half here at Truist Arena. Norse leading it by 4 in a must-win game, a winner-go-home game here in the Horizon League tournament. Taysha Rushton led all scorers in the first half with 8 points. Relatively balanced attack for both of these teams through the first 20 minutes. Here's Destiny Craig throwing up a wild shot and getting it to fall. That's tough for Destiny Craig. It's a 2-point game as IU Indy strikes first here in the second half. Rushton with those 8 points gives it up to Karina Beastry, who had 4 points. Oh my goodness. How is there no call there? I don't know what the heck just happened. Abby Wolterman just ripped the ball away and threw a dime to Maya Meredith for 2. I mean, that was insane. Smith drives and scores. Tough bucket again for Olivia Smith. Just a really good take. And I mean, these officials are letting the gals play. Holy smokes. Beastry to Rushton. Nice behind the back dribble for Rushton. Meredith, 15 to shoot. Moody looking down low to Walterman. Puts it on the deck. Double not coming. Walterman spins and is fouled. Olivia Smith picks up the personal, and she's headed to the line. Couple possessions ago, they threw the entry pass into Abby Walterman. Her arms were tied up a little bit with Olivia Smith. They were kind of interlocked. And Walterman just, ended up throwing Olivia Smith to the ground. I guess she was just getting their arms untangled. I don't. That's kind of why I exclaimed, "How was there no call?" And it's very un-Homer of me to do because I'm a very biased announcer. It just seemed like that was just wild to me. Anyway, Abby Walterman's at the free throw line. She just made the first free throw. 34-31 is the score. Just the second free throw, the offensive board. Maya Meredith. Reload 3, Rushton. That's short. Offensive board again by Maya Meredith. She'll take the 3. It's good. Maya Meredith. On the third opportunity, the Norse drop in a 3.
Finally able to capitalize off some of those third chance points. Pardon me.
Smith over to Destiny Craig. Craig puts it on the deck, driving inside, gives it up top to Foster. Nevaeh Foster floats it up and in, getting around Rushton. Rushton picked up by Foster. Behind the back goes Rushton. Inside, floats it up, can't finish it. Kind of stumbling inside there was Rushton. Rebounded by Smith, stops in the lane. She floats it up and in. Easy 2 for Haley Smith. And as soon as the Norse begin to put together a run, IU Indy, just in the blink of an eye, just staying right there with them. 35 for IU Indy, 37 for the Norse. 2-point lead for NKU. Beastry had it knocked away, gets it back. 15 to shoot here for Karina Beastry. Over the top they go. Walterman, a good catch, but she's cut off down low. Beastry now with a head of steam in the lane, tries to give it up, and it's a live ball turnover. Just too unselfish for the Norse. Smith pushes it up ahead to her sister. The Twins connect for a game-tying bucket laid up and in there by Olivia Smith. My goodness, what has happened?
That was an incredibly impressive cut across the court from Haley Smith there. I mean, she darted around Maya Meredith. Ooh, good look from Walterman. Doesn't go, though. And there's a foul call on Walterman.
Walterman went up, got tied. They didn't call it tied, but it was more of a block, but a lot of on-ball contact there. And then on the rebound, Walterman commits the foul. That's her third foul here with 7:02 left in the third. 37 apiece. It's been a physical game. Haley Smith. Sits behind a screen, tries a 3. No good. Offensive rebound, though. Stuck back up and in. IU Indy leads. Julia Hall with the offensive board and the putback. It's 39-37. Norse looking for an answer here. I mean, they just have nothing. Rushton thought about a 3, instead pulls up for a mid-range, is fouled. Late call. But Taysha Rushton's going to be going to the free throw line. She missed the mid-range, but 2 shots on the way. First pitch for Rushton gets the most back within one. She's got 9 points. And 2 for 2. We're knotted up at 39. There's Nevaeh Foster guarded by Rushton. Nevaeh Foster goes left, stops, spins, kicks to the corner. Smith pump fakes a three, and a foul away from the ball going on Mia Jordan. For everything they haven't called tonight, that gets called. It's the second on Jordan.
Speaking of fouls, let's highlight a couple players in foul trouble here. Nevaeh Foster, 8 points, but 3 fouls currently. Is 3 fouls apiece, both Foster and Walterman for the North. So, got to keep an eye out. Some key players here.
Foster drives left. Steps through. Oh my gosh, they're going to call a foul? You got to be kidding me. Foster is throwing herself forward to the ground. She's diving on the ground into Mia Jordan, mind you, diving straight at Mia Jordan, who's not moving, and Mia Jordan is called for the foul. You have to be kidding me.
Jeff Hans having a bit of a discussion here with Josh Howell. Official. Yeah, 2 back-to-back fouls for Mia Jordan. 14 seconds apart on the clock. Do not love to see that. First one's good for Foster. That gives her 9. Who, let's remember, Foster has 3 fouls herself.
Two free throws made by Foster to put IU Indy back up by 2. B Street steaming into the front court. Good dribble moves to get by. Kick to the corner to Meredith. Eagles now get into their action. Meredith stops and pops for a 3. While Meredith calmly rises up and drills it to put the Norse back on top.
Maya Meredith, 9 points tonight so far here.
Meredith, good hands to knock it away, but it stays with IU Indy. Bolden with it. Bolden driving right, tries to bounce pass. Williams saves it into Smith, who lays it in. How did that work? I mean, it seems like nobody has control of the ball or winds up in the hands of Smith.
Even Haley Smith stepped up off the bench with a bit of shock and awe for that one.
B Street's fouled and one. Can't hold her down forever. Karina B Street has a chance for 3.
Can't let those Smiths stay in the spotlight here in Truist Arena too long. Karina B Street's got to go back to the line, show them who's boss here in Highland Heights.
And here we are again at the media timeout. The Norse just clinging to a lead.
It's almost where Coach Hans, every time B Street's fouled, he says, you know what, we're going to call a timeout so people can wait and say, oh man, I can't wait to see Karina shoot free throws, because that's what everybody's going to say.
That's worth the price of admission, to be honest.
Absolutely.
4:57 to play here in the third, 44-43. NKU with the lead. B Street shooting 1 free throw when we return. Don't go anywhere. It's a great game here in Highland Heights. back out of the media timeout, and Karina Bistri is shooting a free throw to try to complete the three-point play. Takes one dribble, throws it up and in to give the Norse a 2-point lead, 45-43. See if the Norse can build off of that energizing play with a couple stops on the defensive end. Destiny Craig, Ariana Williams, now Nevaeh Foster. Looking to Smith, Olivia Smith. Inside she goes, can't finish it that time. Ball tipped out, and an offensive rebound for Sydney Bolden. 5 to shoot, ball didn't hit the rim. Smith has to throw it up, drives inside, well contested, she scores, and a foul. You gotta be kidding me. Olivia Smith is a heck of a
That's
player.
unbelievable. I mean, that was wow. I don't even know what words I can say on the broadcast. Acrobatic. I mean, that took the breath out of the arena real quick.
The game is tied, and Olivia Smith, missed the free throw.
Yeah.
Still tied, and the Norse control the rebound. Up ahead, Tasha Rushton able to track it down. Quick crossover, Rushton. Looking down low to Mia Jordan, who spins and scores. The Norse back on top.
Good work for Jordan getting the first points of the game here. Obviously had those 2 back-to-back fouls, but he's an integral piece to the North system here.
Ariana Williams looking down low for an easy lay-in for Destiny Craig. Mia Jordan was supposed to be guarding Craig, and then she just didn't.
I know, as I give Mia Jordan a compliment about being so important, which of course she is, but that was an unfortunate opportunity there where it's just not going.
That's by Jordan. Well, there you go.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. I mean, and then as soon as I say, I mean, I just need to stop commenting on Mia Jordan, or maybe I don't.
Yeah, Maya Meredith just laid it in on Jordan, just zipped that ball down there. How did it get there? Unbelievable. Norse back in front, spinning and missing with a good move by Mia Jordan.
Mia Jordan.
The Norse
the Mia Jordan show.
Clear the boards. Looking to go up by multiple possessions here. 3 minutes to play in the third. Jordan with the ball in her hands. Hands off to Meredith, and a foul on the handoff.
So foul on Sydney Bolden?
It's going to be free throws here for the Norse, is it not? It's not. I mean, I wish I knew the guy's name, but a scoreboard operator here is just unbelievably fast. Like,
oh, yeah.
I mean, just like unbelievable.
Before we look up.
Oh, before, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like he's got his finger on every single button all the time. It's like, how many fingers does he have, you know? Seems like more than 10.
That's Bolden's 4th foul tonight.
Oh, boy.
She gets one more. Could get into
You know what that means.
You know what that means, folks.
Rushton off the inbound. Jordan, 10 to shoot at the top of the key. Going over to Bistri. Right back to Jordan on the roll. She floats it up, and it's no good.
Tough look for Jordan there. I mean, that was a good opportunity. Should have gone in.
Trailing 3 Foster. It's good. IU Indy leads. They just left Nevaeh Foster, who has proven it to be a good three-point shooter. Made 2 threes in the first half. Nobody around her, and she puts the Jags back on top. It's 50-49. 2.5 minutes to play here in the third. Rushed in a quick crossover. Gets inside. Kicks for a Morgan 3. It's good. Kamora Morgan knocks down her second 3. She's 2 for 2 from downtown. She's made the most of her minutes. Let me tell you what. Williams will try a 3. No good. Oof. Norse with the lead and the ball. Jordan.
Morgan currently 2 for 2, both threes. Only points of the game, 6 points. 2 shots, 2 makes.
Bistri quick cross and a foul. And guess what? Free throws for Karina Bistri.
Dare we call a timeout? I mean, let's see.
Well,
no.
You know the first coach called timeout of the second half is a media timeout no matter what. But we haven't had that yet. Meredith comes out of the game for the minute as Noelle Hubert comes back in. Karina Bistri has a chance to make it a 2-possession game for the Norse. Bistri's got 7 points today. Ooh, she missed a free throw. She doesn't do that very much.
AI is getting pretty good these days.
AI Karina Beastry. And she was 1 for 2. It's a 3-point game, but the North still unable to break away, make that a 2-possession game, but another opportunity here defensively. Azaria Adams into the game, handling the ball for the Jags. Looking down low to Julia Hall, trying to go on Jordan. Kicks it outside to Kamara Mills, who's fouled on their way to the basket. And 2 free throws coming for Kamara Mills. The foul, oddly enough, going on Kamora Morgan. It's a 1-letter difference there.
That it is. A vowel difference.
Now, they're both sophomores, but the similarities in, they're from different countries, so that's kind of a big thing.
Close countries, U.S.
Bordering, yeah, U.S. and Canada.
Yeah.
Well, 1 free throw is good. 1 for 2 there for Kamara Mills. 53-51, NKU in front. Still looking to make it a multi-possession lead. Morgan over to Beastry. Minute 20 to play here in the third. Morgan, another 3. Ooh, that one off the back iron, no good. Azaria Adams gives it up Smith and lays it in. It's Haley Smith that time. I mean, it's just both of them. It's just unbelievable.
I mean, that's the thing. When one of them is kind of going off the ball or even on the bench, they're able to sub each other in. They both have practically the same stat line there. It's actually quite a successful strategy, it seems.
Beastry pass down low to Jordan. Kick out. Hubick 3. No.
First, Haley Smith with an aggressive rebound ball.
Smith. Game is tied. 53 apiece. Anna Hamilton, the score table for the Norse. Step back mid-range is no good. Rebounded by Mia Jordan. Missed by Kamara Mills. It's about a 3.5 second difference between the shot and game clock. The Norse will hold for the final shot despite the difference. Rushton guarded by Nevaeh Foster. 12 on the shot clock here for Rushton. Trying to get free of Foster. They get a screen. Rushton around the bin, spinning, tough shot. Can't get it. Offensive board, nope. Ball loose. Still, Beastry shoots it from the floor, and she misses. Morgan tries to throw it up at the horn, and it's no good. Oh, my God.
That was some theatrics to end the quarter. My God.
Oh, my God.
Imagine if that had gone in.
Mike, I thought...
kneeling shot. Good Moses. Good Lord, man.
I thought Mia Jordan had the offensive rebound. The ball hit the deck. It was rolling around on the floor.
Beastry fell to her knees and shot it. I mean, you never see something.
And, you know, it's when you're shooting from the ground, you would think it would be short. But no, she shot it about 3 feet over the rim. Morgan got on the end of it
and almost
threw up a shot that, I mean, it wasn't bad given this.
It was equally as, I'm trying to find a word to encapsulate it.
I'm telling you, this has not been an easy game to call on the radio. I mean, there's been too many things that you just got to see to believe.
I mean, but that is March, and that's Horizon League basketball.
This is March. Where's John Rothstein when you need him?
I'm not sure. Not sure.
CBS headquarters, if I had to guess. Another check-in out of town. Why not? Rochester, Michigan. The NKU men have seen their lead cut to 3. They still lead 56-53 at the under 8 timeout. Just clinging on for dear life. LJ Wells up to 12 points for the Norse, but it's Donovan O'Day, as you could have guessed. 17 points for O'Day, 7 of 10 shooting, 2 for 3 from deep. Just trying to will the Norse to Indianapolis any way he can. When the Norse's season's done, the season's done for Donovan O'Day. The transfer, the senior, last played at Cal State Fullerton. Well, any thoughts we had of Wright State being upset on the men's side have been put to rest. They have an 18-point lead over Cleveland State. Close game in Moon Township. Youngstown State and Robert Morris. 3-point game, and Detroit Mercy taking it to Milwaukee as they did at the break. It's carried over into the second half. It's a 19-point lead for the Titans. Horizon League women Purdue-Fort Wayne leading Robert Morris 30. No, that's not true. Purdue-Fort Wayne leading Robert Morris 51-35, 16-point lead for the Mastodons. They seem to be in good standing. Tie game in Cleveland. This has been a game we've been looking at. The 8 versus 3 game in the Horizon League is knotted up at 44. Cleveland State and Oakland with 4 minutes left in the third. Youngstown State and Wright State, the 2-seed Youngstown State, with a 10-point lead over the 9-seed Wright State at the end of the third quarter. And just getting started a little bit ago, Detroit Mercy and Green Bay, the 1 versus 10 game, you would think would be an absolute slaughter in favor of Green Bay. We'll see how it goes, but after 1 quarter, it's just a 4-point lead for the Phoenix, 17-13. Glad we fit that all in. But guess what? None of that matters one bit if NKU doesn't win here tonight, and it's a brand new ball game. It's 0-0 with 10 minutes left to play.
I mean, even slate here, 10 minutes on the clock. Anna Hamilton here, starting us off.
Morgan downloaded Jemiah Thomas, her first action of the game, and 10 seconds in, she catches and scores to put the Norse on top. Here's Smith in the corner for IU Indy, driving on Hubert. Finds the cutter in Hall, throws up a tough shot and puts it in. Does Julia Hall. Ties the game back up 55 apiece. Morgan to Anna Hamilton. Jemiah Thomas, her defender, fell down, gets it back, scores and one. Where's Jemiah Thomas been this whole game? She's got 4 points in 52 seconds.
Wow. I mean, really showing the depth of this North team. I mean, there's only one starter in the game right now. I mean, and they've been able to come in here, Jemiah Thomas right here especially. 5 quick points, if she scores his free throws. But we will see. I won't speak too soon. 4 points guaranteed.
I like your confidence.
1 contingent here.
Thomas, true freshman out of Indianapolis, knocks down the free throw. There you go. 3-point game. Norse lead. Here comes Olivia Smith. Into the corner to Haley Smith. Back to Olivia. Swung around to Destiny Craig. Right back to Olivia. Popping out now to Vea Foster. 15 to shoot here for IU Indy. Julia Hall spinning on Jemiah Thomas. Ooh, foul called on Thomas. 2 free throws coming up here for Julia Hall. So in 1 minute and 10 seconds for Jemiah Thomas, 5 points and 1 foul. Wow. She's on pace if she played the rest of the quarter to score. Oh boy, 50 piece? 50 piece in there, yeah. That's something special.
If she does it, folks, she just might.
First free throw missed by Julia Hall, and you love to see that. Julia Hall, freshman herself, Rocky River, Ohio, a graduate of Magnificat High School. 1 for 2 at the line goes Hall. It's a 2-point game for the Norse. Again, trying to break it into a 2-possession game. Beastry in front of everybody. Gives it up right back to Thomas. She spins, can't finish it. And rebounded by Haley Smith.
But you got to give it to a player with a hot hand like Jemiah Thomas.
Smith scores.
Speak about hot hands. Haley Smith and Olivia Smith.
They're now both in double figures. 11 for Haley, 14 for Olivia. And we're tied at 58 again. Just seems like everything good the Norse do, there's always an answer for IU Indy, and it's usually one of the Smiths. Beastry. Ball on the deck, goes to the rack, banks it up and in, right over top of the big Julia Hall. No problem for Karina Beastry.
Absolutely. That was just a great shot by Beastry.
Wow. Thrown out of bounds by Azaria Adams on the other end. Did a good job to get down court, but tried to shovel it off to her big, and just a very errant pass, not even close.
Went straight to the band there.
Would have gone in the bleachers if they worked, but they don't. Band having to relocate here. This being the last NKU game of the season before they host Kentucky Barrels Arena football. That's coming up here soon. Anyway, back to the action. Beastry calls for a screen from Jemiah Thomas, goes the other way, gives it up to Kimora Morgan. Morgan driving left, pulls up, is fouled, and scores.
Chance for a three-point play for Kimora Morgan. Has gotten into her tonight.
Absolutely incredible stuff from the sophomore out of Oshawa, Ontario. I mean, Horizon League all freshman last year. I mean, she is really, doesn't get a lot of play time. But really, when she's able to get out here and shine, she shows that she is, worthy of her roster spot and then some.
Olivia Smith pretty incensed with the foul call, but see this free throw here.
Yeah, it goes in, ball don't lie.
Yeah, one thing I will give the Smiths is both of them. If one of them's been on the bench, they have been right there in the game with Coach Kate Bruce, just as passionate about it. These Smiths are in the game, whether or not they're on the bench. And
Morgan with 9, going on the other end. The Norse lead it by 5. Can they get another stop here? Haley Smith gives it up to Hall. 5 to shoot here for IU Indy. Destiny Craig, floater, short, rebounded by Morgan. This is the Norse chance right here. They lead it by 5, looking to extend the lead. Jemiah Thomas has her pass. It was Maya Meredith's pass stolen, trying to get it to Thomas, and it immediately leads to points off turnover as Destiny Craig lays it in for IU Indy on the fast break. Timeout called by Jeff Hands. The North still lead it by 3, but we've reached the I always say that word wrong. I think it's aforementioned, but it's aforementioned. Reached the aforementioned media timeout on the coach called timeout. 6:55 left to play in this game. 63-60. NKU just chasing the light at the end of the tunnel. That is a Horizon League tournament win. Trying to get to Indy, but trying to hold off IU Indy in the process. Back after this. Big stuff happening in Rochester, Michigan. We've been talking about it all night. The men lead Oakland 68-55, a 13-point lead for NKU with 4 minutes left to play. Dan Goresger just hit a big 3 for NKU, but it's the two-men combination of Donovan O'Day and LJ Wells. As Henry Crawford just got a seizure. Live on air, Josh.
I mean, I don't know what to say. In my 4 years, I've never ever been as lucky or honored to get the Norse up for mental health.
I mean, this is big time.
I mean, T-shirt. Thank you very much to Joey Stewart, cheerleader, who I work with, who just threw this T-shirt at me. It's okay to ask for help.
It was a coincidence.
Yes, coincidence. Just a great Norse cheer team.
So nice.
Them.
Amazing. Wow. Well, I mean, everything's just going right here for NKU students. You got the women up by 3, clinging on to dear life. The men up by 13. 4 in double figures for the men. 11 for Goresger. 17 for Kale Robinson, and now 16 and 10 for LJ Wells. Oh, boy, they've been looking for a performance from LJ like that all year long. He's had his fair share of great games, but when the lights are the brightest, a double-double for the 4th-year senior that stayed with the program all 4 years. You just can't help but love that.
I mean, you gotta love the guy. LJ and I mean, we came into NKU at the same time. You know, he's a great guy, and I mean, you just love to see him succeed like this.
Back to the women here at Truist Arena. Out of the media timeout. Norse 63-60, leading IU Indy. The 4-seeded NKU women looking to hold off the Jaguars here in Highland Heights. Maya Meredith rips through. Anna Hamilton thought about a 3 on the wing. Now on the elbow, picks up her dribble back to the top of the key. 5 to shoot here for B Street. Working on Haley Smith. 3 to shoot. Hamilton, a three at the horn. It's good. Anna Hamilton drops in a huge three. Her second make of the day, and it's a 6-point Norse lead. Here comes Olivia Smith, who just scored and won. I mean, you can't. This is unbelievable.
I mean, like you said, this team, the Norse have been able to stay on top for a lot of this game, but they are unable to just pull away because these Smith sisters, you got Julia Hall, you got all these people out here who are doing everything they can to keep this lead slim and trim it down. We'll see. This is Olivia Smith at the line, who currently sits at 14. She is 2 of 3 from the line. And the and one went in. Makes her 3 of 4 and puts them 63 to 66. Anna Hamilton with her pair of threes tonight.
Oh, Hamilton dribbled it off of Smith's foot, and they try to save it, and it ends up right in the arms of Smith. Here comes Haley Smith again, drives in and scores. I mean, the slashing ability of the twins Smith is just
the twin Smith. I mean, the layup package included with the twin Smith.
They've combined for 30 points tonight.
I mean, and it's just by the time they're at the top of the key and rushing down there, slashing to get a layup, I'm just all right. There it goes. There's a point. There's the points.
1 point lead, 66-65. Peachtree pulls up mid-range. No.
That looked good, too, but
rebounded by Destiny Craig. Here comes Smith, pushing it up ahead to Hall, running the floor, and giving IU Indy the lead.
Wow.
They rattled off a 7-0 run in the blink of an eye. How are they doing this?
This team can string points together faster than you can say IU Indy, let me tell you. I mean,
much faster than you can say IUPUI. Another mid-range for Peachtree, another miss, and a rebound for Olivia Smith. Smith, inside, left-handed layup.
Wow.
You know it's good.
Wow.
Olivia Smith and Haley Smith are killing the NKU Norse. They've combined for 32. They have 16 each. Timeout called by Jeff Hands. IU Indy leads 69-66. And with 4:45 left to play in the game, we've reached our last media timeout.
I'm not sure what you want to say. The team here in a moment like this, 9-0 run over the last. Look at this, 9-0 run for IU Indy in the past minute 28 seconds. That's 60 or 88 seconds. They've scored 9 points unanswered. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, all of those coming from the twin Smith. To my incorrect.
2 by Smith.
Yes, I mean, this is, like I said, some intensity that we are not necessarily used to seeing in the regular season. I mean, this has been a heck of a game. But 5 out of the last 5 field goals for IU Indy going in, and a team that is out shooting the Norse from inside the 3-point line, but from beyond the arc, not out shooting them. I mean, they're shooting 19% from the Norse is 42 from 3. I mean, that's half the 3-point percentage.
Yeah, but you got to look at those paint points.
Like I said, look at points in paint here. 48 points for IU Indy coming from the paint tonight to the Norse's 26. That was quite the deficit there. There's a few point deficits like we talked about earlier, fast break points. IU Indy has 19 fast break points. I mean, those Smith sisters, their ability to slash quickly, get in there, and make those great layups. I mean, they do it better than anybody here in this game tonight. And that clearly shows here with the fast break points disparity. But we'll see what the North Raiders were clearly in a very different position than they were coming in from the last time out. But still a 3-point game, 66-69 in favor of the Jaguars. The Norse have 4 minutes and 45 seconds to string together a victory here. We will see what Jeff Hands has drawn up for them. About to come back here on the Northerner.
Out of the timeout, Norse looking for answers. It's a 9-0 run from IU Indy, and the Norse are down by 3, 69-66. Rushton to Maddie Moody, now Beastry. Quiet night for Beastry, 3 for 13 shooting. In the lane, has it ripped out of her hands by Haley Smith. Olivia Smith now is fouled, and free throws coming for Smith.
Wow. I mean, that is not necessarily, that's not the shake you want to see starting out here, coming out of this timeout. The Norse need momentum. They need it quick, and this is giving them quite the opposite here. But here comes Olivia Smith to the free throw line tonight. She has been 2 of 3, as well as her sister, Haley, has been 2 of 3 from the line tonight. First one good. That makes her 3 of 4. Abby Walterman coming to the scorer's table. Smith's second free throw is good. Both will fall for her. That gives Olivia 18 points to Haley's 16.
This matches IU Indy's largest lead, 5.
Wow.
They led by 5 near the end of the first quarter, and now here in the absolute nitty-gritty time of the game, 4 minutes left to play. It's a 71-66 IU Indy lead. Meredith around the corner, nobody home, lefty layup is good.
Good work for Meredith there.
Bucket for the Norse. Can they get a stop? Little pull up is missed. There you go. I mean, you'll take that.
You will definitely take that. That was I will admit my heart started racing a little bit there for the Norse here. That was could have been a lot worse. Quite uncontested there.
But they catch
from
a
the baseline.
Meredith back with the ball in her hands. Pull up mid-range. Spins in and out. And Walterman nearly had the board, but it trickles its way to Beastry. Moody now in the corner. Pass deflected on the way to Rushton. Puts it on the deck going left. Pulls up mid-range. Rushton is good. Back-to-back buckets for the Norse to be within 1. 71-70. And a quick 30-second timeout taken by Jeff Hands.
You really can't ask for necessarily a better way to go about it there. I mean, that was a minute and 15 seconds of clock, and you got it within 1 point. That was pretty clean. Besides those free throws there from Smith, I think the Norse are not in a bad position. They're not in a great position, but like you said earlier when it was 0-0, it's 1-0 right now. So they got 3.5 minutes to break that deficit, which I think they're definitely capable of. But we shall see coming out of the timeout here.
The thing about it is that the Norse only have to do one thing, or I guess 2 things, to take control of this game. They have to stop Haley and Olivia. That's the 2 things they have to do.
Absolutely.
They've been better at everything else, but Haley and Olivia have 34 points between them, and they're the only reason IU Indy is leading this game. But what they do both on the offensive and defensive end, both Haley and Olivia do have such excellent hands. And either way, the Norse just have to string together another stop. Back-to-back buckets have them within 1. 71-70. 3 minutes, 20 seconds to play here in this one. Julia Hall. Here comes Nevaeh Foster. Hall back with the ball now. Working on Walterman, who has 3 fouls. Now Denali Craig traveled with the basketball. That's Destiny Craig, rather, but that's a turnover for IU Indy and a mental mistake in a time where they couldn't afford it.
And Destiny Craig, a fitting name. It is almost the Norse's destiny that she would travel there and give them this possession, which they need so desperately.
Beastry, under 3 minutes to play. Rushton pops out, didn't take the 3. Back in the hands of Karina Beastry. 10 to shoot here for the Norse. Quick crossover, Beastry. Rushton deep 3. That's not even close. Offensive board, Walterman. She missed the putback.
That was. You can hear the disappointment, the size in the crowd there. I mean, that ball fell into Abby Walterman's hands.
Haley Smith, top of the key. Now Olivia Smith. She drives left. Head of steam. Scores.
Once again, I mean, the Norse just have not been able to counter them in the paint. I mean, that is I mean, just incredible work from both the Smith sisters tonight.
20 points for Olivia Smith. Norse down by 3 again. Peastry in the corner looking for somewhere to go with it. Oh my goodness, it gets to Rushton somehow. Rushton under 2 minutes to play now here at Truist Arena. Bounce past to Walter Min and it's out of bounds. That is the worst case scenario.
That is not a good shake for the Norse in any realm. No press. Running a little clock here. The Jaguars understand that they've got a slight advantage here.
Olivia Smith, 20 points on the night. Leading the clock down. 10 to shoot here for Smith. Makes her move. Smith in the lane. Going at Walterman. Spins. Underneath the basket. Can't get it to go. Ball loose. Grabbed by Maddie Moody.
Incredible turnaround there from Maddie Moody. I mean, that was about to be a real fight for that ball, but she muscled her way through it and got the rebound.
Rushed in all the way. Hits the bottom of the rim. Offensive board. Walterman who sticks it back up and in. It's a 1-point game. 73-72. 1 minute 5 to play.
And then
they call a timeout. Oh my gosh. I thought they called a foul.
I thought that was a...
Oh my goodness. Timeout called by IU Indy. 30-second timeout. All right. The Norse are a stop away.
Well, they're a stop away and some points away.
As well.
That's important. They're a stop away, some points away, and some defense away. But those are 3 things they're more than capable of. We're there. We shall see, folks. 1-point game. 72-73. IU Indy leads it. Seeing if the Norse can eke this one out with 63 seconds left on the clock tonight. Jeff Hands rallying the troops. Some last-minute words of encouragement as they take the court. Possibly the final timeout. I would like to see another timeout here. But two timeouts apiece. 2 timeouts apiece from each team here. We might see another timeout, but this could be, for some of these North players, could be the final time they're gracing Truist Arena, some of these seniors, depending on how this game goes.
Destiny Craig inbounds. Into the backcourt it goes to Olivia Smith. Here we go. Under a minute to play. Smith bleeding some clock. 15 to shoot for Smith. She spins inside. Here's Haley Smith now. 10 to shoot for Smith. Drives, shot no good. Rebounded by Meredith.
And there's the stop, folks. That's what they do. First step, stop. Second step points. 35 on the clock.
30 left in the game. Meredith puts it on the deck. Euro step, puts it up, no. Rebounded. Norse have to foul now. No shot clock. Playing keep away, and Rushton commits the foul. 22.5, and they put Nevaeh Foster on the line. Just kidding. The Norse had a foul to give. So that was... They have one more foul to give. Kate Bruce has been standing on the court the entire game, like a good 3 steps out on the court.
Yes.
And Jeff Hands is mad that she didn't get a technical foul, and she's gotten a warning. No, pass deflected by Karina Bistri. She swears it was deflected. And this is going to be a review coming for Jeff Hands.
Wow.
Karina Bistri tipped the ball.
About that
and
one.
she says she tipped it off of an IU Indy player. So an appeal coming for Jeff Hands, 21.6. This is the biggest call of the year. This is the biggest call of the season.
Under review, Jeff Hands challenging that out of bounds goal. Like we said, Karina Bistri adamant that the ball went off on an IU Indy player. conversation between Coach Hands and some of the refs here. Like we said, Coach Kate Boo standing a few feet in the court during the game here. Hands having a bit of a problem with her not being given a technical, but Josh Howell, official here, says that he gave her a warning, and if it would happen again, she gave a technical, but we'll see. And now the play is, of course, under review here. Second appeal of the night for the Norse. First one, also Karina Beastry, also successful. So who knows?
Beastry's got a good track record. I mean, as far as her,
we have reason to believe her. So we will see. I wish they'd let us in on the video review as well. I mean,
they put about one replay up there each time. It takes some time to, clip it from the broadcast. I wonder if there's a way that they can't simulcast the broadcast onto the video.
Right.
But either way. I mean, if it's upheld, the Norse will have to try to foul. But, I mean, if it's overturned, I mean, you got a chance to get the ball back and take the lead in this game. They're showing it now on the video board. Not the best view. It definitely touches Beastry. But who does it touch last? The change in the camera angle now. This should be a better view. It seems like should be NKU ball.
It might. That might have been NKU ball. It looks like the decision has been reached.
I mean, you can see it showing the broadcast camera from all the way upstairs, but I mean, you can honestly tell pretty well, I think.
That's still under review. Couldn't Molly Caldwell to come look at it?
Well, we have a second. Rochester, Michigan, the Theater of Dreams, 77-69. The NKU men lead Oakland with 1:20 left. It is looking more and more like the men are going to pull off the upset against Oakland and send Greg Campy home in the first round.
Wow.
O'Day with 19 points, 14 for Goretzka, 16 for Wells, 12 for Robinson. It's been a full-team effort, as it has been a lot of the year for the men. They're looking to pull off the upset, just 70 seconds to go for them. Meanwhile, still waiting on a verdict here on this NKU appeal. Call on the floor is IU Indy basketball. The Norse are challenging it, and here we go to the mic. It's been overturned.
Wow.
NKU ball. Unbelievable.
Wow. That's two appeals, two successful challenges here tonight, both coming from Karina Beastry, advocating for herself. So love to see that on the North side of things.
This is it. 21.6 seconds. No shot clock. Norse down by one. Karina Beastry comes to get it. Into the front court she goes. 15 to shoot for Beastry. Beastry drives, goes to the rim, can't finish it. Rebounded by IU Indy. The Norse have to foul. And they're going to be sending Julia Hall to the line. Beastry got all the way to the rim.
Julia Hall, a 61% free throw shooter this season. So,
I mean, it's still a one-possession game. Oh, God forbid, an offensive rebound. Oh, my goodness. First free throw for Hall is no good.
So now,
this is an all-important rebound if it's missed. I mean, Hall, second free throw is good. Timeout called by Jeff Hands. All right, 2-point game. 9.4 seconds. They get the ball advancement now. This has been a second half where the Norse have just been seeing ghosts of Haley and Olivia Smith the entire time. Those two have combined for 36 points. But now with 9.4 seconds, down by 2, they have a chance to tie this game or win it. What do you want to do here? Do you go for the 3 or do you go for the tie? They've shot it well from 3 tonight.
better than they have on the season.
That is true. I mean, you've got a good point there, Ben. I really don't know. I mean, there's someone in Noel Hubert, it seems. So who knows here? I mean, I'm not sure. You take a three, you put it away, but I'm really not sure. We'll see what Jeff Hands draws up for him. They are shooting a team who tonight, I'll highlight here, 40% field goal percentage and 3-point field goal percentage. So statistically, you take either, man. I guess I'd go with the three there, but
I think you're the higher seed playing on your home floor. I think you like your chances if this game does go to overtime.
for sure.
As Jacob Staley is messaging in to say, we miss you, Jacob.
We miss you, Jacob. If only we could call in.
All right, teams breaking the huddle. Karina Beastry is going to inbound for the Norse. In the front court, 9.4. Meredith, Hubert, Moody, Rushton, and Beastry, the 5 on the floor for the Norse. Beastry gets it in to Moody. They got to go quick here. Hand off to Beastry and a foul immediately. IU Indy had fouls to give. They can keep doing that. They still have 2 more to give. That runs the clock down to 5.8. Makes it much harder here for the Norse. Same situation. They got to get a shot up quick.
Yeah, if they could get fouled in the act of shooting.
Hubert, down low. Meredith is fouled immediately. 3.9. It's not a shooting foul.
Ooh.
Okay, so that was their last foul to give. Their next foul would be free throws for the Norse, but now you got 3.9, and a timeout is going to be called by Jeff Hands. Okay, 30-second timeout. This is the last shot of the season, potentially. You draw up one shot to win the game or tie the game. 3.9. You can't really do anything much else than shoot it. The 30 seconds is up.
And
Hubert, Beastry, Rushton, Moody, and Meredith. The same 5 out there.
And you
Rushton inbounding underneath the basket. Gets it to Moody. Moody goes to work, shoots for the win. It's off, and it's over.
You hate to see it, but, you know, a season that has been defined by a lot of things, a lot of streakiness, some streaks of good times and bad times. This Norse team has really given it their all, and, you know, you want to see it go a different way for them, but this IU Indy team played a good game. The Smith sisters, I feel it is important to give them the flowers they deserve. I mean, both playing 33 and 34 minutes respectively. I
combined 15 for 25 from the floor. 36 points.
Perhaps we should not be combining all those stat lines because I'm sure every commentator since they've begun playing basketball has done this to them. But let's take the time to appreciate some of these Norse players who have had great seasons. I'd like to. I think, you know, tonight there were some struggles. And I'll be interested to hear what Coach Hands has to say about it. But just not how you'd love to see that last play go.
I mean, it wound up not being a terrible shot for Moody. It just seems like Rushton was wide open in the corner after inbounding it, and Moody had the option to shovel it to her for a potential game-winning 3 or back down. Her shot went up. It spun out. It wasn't a terrible shot, but there certainly seemed to be better. And it's so much ahead of this Norse team. I mean, of course, you never know with the transfer portal and however it is. But if this group, the core remains intact next year, I mean, there's so much ahead of this team.
Absolutely. I mean, if Maya Meredith and Karina Beastry remain on this team, who are two freshmen, which again I know with the transfer portal is never a certainty, but those two players have a lot brighter lights to look forward to in their career than they've reached this season, and they've got stuff to be excited about, I'm sure.
And a really, really good second season under Jeff Hands. Last year, going 11-21, 8-12 in conference play, and this year, improvement to 12-8. Had some amazing moments as the season went on. You had that 7-game win streak. They went up to Green Bay, beat them by 18 at home. Nobody's ever done that, and it's a real shame. And this one's going to sting for a while. That you got to think, what if for this team? You have, Tasha Rushton is not going to be here next year. Abby Walterman not going to be here next year. Two key players on this Norse team, and given what they accomplished this year, taking down the number one team in the Horizon League by a lot. Green Bay killed the competition this year, and to beat them by 18 at their place, it's just one game, but it shows you what kind of flashes this team was capable of. And for it to end this way is absolutely tough, but such a young core that, you can only look towards next year.
Absolutely, Ben.
The final score here from Truist Arena. IU Indy comes in and pulls off the upset.
Folks, I'd like to take a moment to thank the listeners. Thank Ben here. Thank Jacob Staley, Wes Akers, everybody who's been able to get us the opportunity to call these games. It has been the joy of a lifetime. It's been a great time. And this will be my last one. I'm very thankful to have the opportunity, and I thank anybody who's listened. Ben, it's been great doing this with you.
Likewise.
I look forward to listening next season and watching these games to see this great team play. That's all for me, folks, and we'll see you next time.
That's all for us here this season. For my partner, Henry Crawford, I am Ben Burdette, saying so long from Truist Arena one last time. A bitter end to a promising season for the NKU Norse women. They fall to IU Indy tonight, 74-72.